Does Tesla have plans for Bitcoin? A new shocking crypto ban comes from one country, and is Ripple about to partner with 4,000 US banks? This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop the latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Bitcoin is gearing up for its next bull run in a classic style, says traders eyeing two key levels. In some of their latest social media analysis, Trader Mustache and Titan of Crypto revealed a Bitcoin price breakout in the making. According to Titan of Crypto, Bitcoin is closely copying prior Bitcoin price cycles, and the time is almost right for a bullish surge. Uploading historical Bitcoin price data, he drew attention to the 21-week simple moving average, currently at $27,900. Once this upward sloping trendline clears the immediate spot price range, a protracted period of upside follows, giving the 21-week SMA its nickname, the bull market line. He forecasted by saying once the weekly 21 MA crosses over the Bitcoin market structure, it will kick off the Bitcoin bull market. Bitcoin's last moving average cross occurred 4 years ago in early 2019. The same juncture as today's price action during the previous cycle. This led to that year's local high near $14,000. March 2020 saw a brief undoing of the cross thanks to the COVID-19 market crash, something Titan of Crypto calls a black swan event. Another trendline on the radar concerns longer time frames, the 20-month moving average. This, Trader Mustache notes, has heralded every previous Bitcoin bull market. A monthly candle close above the 20-month SMA has seen every subsequent candle also close above it until the cycle high. But once Bitcoin has closed above it, it's never fallen again below until the cycle top. This is exactly how it was in 2016 and 2018. And in 2019 to 2021. The 20-month SMA currently sits at $28,585. We also just posted a video yesterday on two of Maddie's tried and tested strategies to maximizing profits from this Bitcoin halving, as well as the news video from yesterday where we covered a new opportunity with Reddit tokens that could be an early $1 million opportunity. I'll put both links in the description below, so make sure to go check those out as well. The Nasdaq is dropping its plans for a crypto custody service, which was slated to go live in the second quarter of this year. In September 2022, the operator of the Nasdaq Stock Exchange had said that it was putting together an infrastructure and regulatory approval needed for a crypto custody service. The firm had applied to the New York Department of Financial Services for a limited purpose trust company, which would oversee the custody business. Now the Nasdaq has opted to halt these plans in its effort to pursue the necessary license, considering the shifting business and regulatory environment in the US. The firm will, however, aim to continue supporting the digital asset industry in several ways, including partnerships with ETF issuers, as well as providing technology for crypto custody. The Nasdaq, notably, is the would-be listing exchange partner in BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF application, whose filing last month lifted the market spirits. The Nasdaq's move is a blow to institutional adoption of crypto in the US, where regulators appear to be targeting crypto firms and related services, prompting concerns that there will be an exodus of such firms to more hospitable jurisdictions. For crypto custody in particular, the US Securities and Exchange Commission has set up a high hurdle for publicly traded firms to get involved. The SEC staff advised firms holding customers' digital assets that they need to record their obligations as liabilities on the company's own balance sheets. Telegram-based trading bots are quickly attracting scores of crypto traders, allowing their users to punt on tokens just as easily as they would send messages to each other on their popular messaging app. The leader of the pack seems to be Unibot, which launched in May and has quickly gained a cult following. Unibot tokens have risen over 54% in the past week, and the team has reported a steady spike in user growth according to Dune Analytics. Data shows Unibot users have traded $54 million worth of tokens using the application, with the platform distributing nearly $1 million in revenue back to users. These rewards are proportional to the number of tokens held with holders receiving 40% of transaction fees and 1% of Unibot's total trading volume. The appeal for such products is likely due to the ease of usage compared to decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, where users have to continually log into their wallet, cross-check if all token information is correct, and encounter high fees to ensure the trades go through. Crypto Trader on Twitter writes, "The main problem with trading on-chain is the terrible user experience. Unibot allows you to easily market buy and sell with one Telegram command. Trading directly through Telegram is great for fast swaps and scalps. Meanwhile, newer tokens such as WagyBot, OX Sniper, Bridge, and Bolt have jumped as much as 500% in the past 24 hours as traders look to capitalize on these tokens, emulating Unibot's growth. As such, the total market cap for this niche remains under $100 million. The state of Kuwait is the latest jurisdiction to ban virtually all operations involving cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. On July 18th, Kuwait's main financial regulator, the Capital Markets Authority, or CMA, issued a statement on the supervision and issuance of virtual assets in the country. In the statement, the CMA confirmed the commitment to the absolute prohibition on major use cases and operations involving cryptocurrencies, including payments, investment, and mining. They also banned local regulators from issuing any licenses allowing firms to provide virtual asset services as commercial businesses. Apart from the prohibitions, the CMA also required customers to be cautious and aware of the risk associated with virtual assets. The regulator particularly flagged cryptocurrencies, arguing that they don't carry any legal status and are not issued or supported, saying it's not linked to any asset or issuer, and the prices of these assets are always driven by speculation that exposes them to sharp declines. Kuwait's new regulations align with the country's measures to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. Electric car maker Tesla did not buy or sell any Bitcoin for the fourth straight quarter in Q2 of 2023. The company reported in its earnings release on Wednesday after the market closed that the net value of the digital assets at the end of the quarter was $184 million, the same as it's been for the past 3 quarters. At the end of the second quarter, the price of Bitcoin was roughly $30,000, up from about $28,500 at the end of the first quarter. Tesla hasn't bought or sold any Bitcoin since last year's second quarter, when it sold more than 30,000 Bitcoin, or roughly 75% of its holdings, for $936 million. The company initially bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin in early 2021, with CEO Elon Musk giving a boost to Bitcoin prices by also saying Tesla would accept Bitcoin as a payment for its cars, which Musk eventually backtracked on. There were rumors in the community that Tesla added Bitcoin and Dogecoin to its payment page source code. However, upon verification, it was found that Bitcoin and Dogecoin were already present in the source code as early as January 2023. It appears that Tesla did not remove the code when they previously discontinued the option to pay with Bitcoin. So we could see Bitcoin payments for Tesla come back when the market picks up again. Chainlink tokens surged today as wealthy investors swapped their Ether for Link following the release of the company's cross-chain interoperability protocol, or CCIP, earlier this week. Link is trading over $8 today as trading volume more than doubled to $580 million, helping extend weekly gains to over 25%. On-chain data shows some whales added upwards of $6 million to their Link holdings during the morning, with the increased demand lifting prices as much as 6%. The cross-chain interoperability protocol is designed to help build cross-chain applications and services. It was being tested by at least 25 partners that are now being moved to the mainnet, and was pushed live for early access to users on the Avalanche, Ethereum, Optimism, and Polygon blockchains.
So, sir, I would say that the whole field has hurt more Americans than it should.
Yeah, but I'm talking about FTX. I mean, we look back at FTX, and we have this elaborate, complex regulatory machinery, the SEC, which is supposed to guarantee transparency and combat fraud. And any fair-minded person has to look at FTX and Mr. Bankman-Fried and these kids and go, what in God's... Where was everybody? Where was the SEC?
The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler made a case for millions of dollars worth of additional funding to be allocated to the agency in an effort to protect investors against adverse market participants, including the crypto industry. Speaking before the U.S. Senate committee on Wednesday, Gensler cited the Wild West of crypto markets that were rife with non-compliance in making his case to increase dozens of additional full-time staff to the SEC's roster. Such growth and rapid change also mean more possibility for wrongdoing. As the cop on the beat, we must be able to meet the match of bad actors. Gensler disclosed that the SEC's enforcement division had brought 750 enforcement actions in 2022, which resulted in $6.4 billion collected in penalties. A number of these enforcement actions have targeted crypto firms, earning the SEC a reputation for employing a regulation by enforcement approach. Some U.S. lawmakers have questioned this method of addressing regulatory issues, with 2 members of the U.S. House of Representatives suggesting that the regulator adopt legislation-focused rulemaking instead. Meanwhile, after Ripple's lawsuit and partial win against the SEC, XRP has taken off, and now over 4,000 U.S. banks are in talks to partner with Ripple and to use XRP to facilitate payment transactions, with American Express beginning to leverage Ripple for new instant payment services using XRP. That's it for Altcoin Buzz News Update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.